Alright, hello and welcome. Raven here with my first narrated, or well, partially narrated climbing vlog training session at the fantastic new Crux climbing gym here in Central Austin. Just starting things off with this surprisingly tricky V1, very slopey, but relatively straightforward. For the most part, this session was all based around volumes, just seeing how many easier grade climbs I could flash, mostly around the V3, V4 range. That was a good little warm-up. And onto this beast, which I kind of jumped the gun on this one, to be honest, and I did get the flash, but you'll see it's not the prettiest descent. So right there, I should have gone left foot out instead of right, so this causes me to barn door big time into the wall. But at the same time, it felt like a really cool move, so I just stuck with it. Partially dabbed on the pink, but got the match. There you go. And there it is again from another angle, so you can see how bad that swing was. And then this one was cool. Kind of looks like the last one in the fact that it starts in dihedral, but totally different style climb. Really feels like you're falling the entire way up that volume. And this one is so much fun. This isn't actually a flash. I had tried a few times, but right here there's a toe hook, a left toe to start. That's crucial right there. And that move is so fun. And that's why I chose this angle, which unfortunately leads to the rest of the problem looking really weird. This one, I remember this one being kind of weird in the center, like around the middle section, but again, pretty easy for the grade. Look at that immaculate footwork. Just incredible. this one was cool. I really enjoyed this problem because it was appropriate for the grade and kind of tricky, even though there are a lot of holds. It just required me to think about each move a little bit more. I have a bad habit of not really reading routes from the ground or not reading them in the right way. I always just assume one specific move, so like right there I thought it was a heel, then it was a toe, it was a heel again, so it really made me work through the movements. But all the holds were pretty good, very juggy. This gym really likes using dual techs, which I like. It's fun. Forces you to move in a very specific way for the most part. And then this guy was really easy, but also really fun. It was probably my second favorite climb of the session. The entire cave that they set here always has some great problems on it, and this was one of them. Definitely the easiest V3 flash of the session, but also one of the most enjoyable. And this problem was bizarre, so I didn't flash it. I messed up twice and then filmed this. That mantle move just at the beginning was weird enough. I don't know if I was doing that right. And then here I'm just trying not to dab on those pink holes on the other side of the volume. I got stuck here until I found that left toe. Again, the left toe was crucial and led to a really cool move. Right there. That was so much fun. Hesitating because I didn't think I'd get that dead point, but yeah, another really cool problem. Saw a lot of people struggle with that one. And here we have another non-flash. This also I thought was pretty easy for the grade. It was just one specific crux. It's like that one crux move felt like it could be a V5, but everything else is pretty easy. Although I think you do still get to see me fall. Yeah, there you go. Starts off on a pretty good little side pull, goes across to another one, and then that throw, that's the crux right there. Just matching and staying on it, because that ledge is much slopier than it looks. And then satisfying mantle move, top out. And I like this. It's something this gym does that none of the others seem to do, and that's, you might have noticed it had two different grades pointing in different directions. So the V12 goes straight up right there, and then the 3-4 traverses to the left. So you can choose your path. And yeah, here I'm just sussing out the holds. This was my favorite climb of the session. I said that pink one was my second. This was my favorite by far. I just really enjoy the movement. It caters to my style of climbing for sure. There you have it, another flash. And at this point I think you get to see me get shut down big time on this stupid V3. I said the last one was my style. This is the opposite of that. It was a really shitty slab with slopey, pockety holds. Like right there I was trying to figure out if I could do a mono or double finger on that pocket. It just didn't seem to work either way. And I was also kind of preoccupied because at this point I was really focused on two projects, two different V5s that are coming up shortly. So I really just didn't have my heart in it. Regardless though, it definitely kicked my ass. And I thought I had it here because I managed to get my left foot up a little bit higher and it felt secure. But I also, again, misread the route. Beta was off, thought the holds were better than they were. I think I kind of throw for this hold, which turned out to be a sloper and not as positive as I thought. Didn't keep the core tension. And here we have the V5 first project, which was a coordination boulder. And again, this was a kind of a single crux problem. Everything else was relatively easy, but this move just took me so long. And I believe you get to see me fall again. Yeah, there you go. Here we go. This is the main project that I've been working on for 3 days. And it's graded V5, V6. It was tricky. It was really just a lot of moves. Felt kind of like an outdoor sport route, but it works across all these undercut jugs that you have to sort of work around, or rather you have to work around the other holds because it's super easy to dab like crazy on that one. And then, yeah, it goes around the arete, up to the top, more jugs. This first move, I would say this is the first crux here, just getting situated on the right foot, right there. You have to stay really tight, go into a bicycle match. That match was, that was the first crux actually, going into that match because you have to just squeeze the crap out of that hold. And then this is where I mess up. I start going left toe and spin around like a 360 when I should have been facing the other way and going feet first to those two big jugs. Yeah, right there. So I'm going feet first and rotating back the other direction to that volume, putting me in a much more optimal position because I can lean back against those two juggy holds and get a really good toe hook right here. After the throw, I can then double toe and take a slight break, which actually wound up hurting me in the long run. I was thinking a little too much like a sport climber here and felt like I could just hang out and relax, regain my energy, which obviously I didn't. Move too slowly through those first few movements, and here you go, next day. I apologize for how bad this video is. Unfortunately, I forgot my good camera, so this is all off my point and shoot, so it's super grainy. That was the key. That sort of drop knee that I'm doing with my left leg, that was crucial, because up until that point, every time I made it to there, I was trying to go right hand up, and that just didn't work for me. That was how everyone else was doing it, but ultimately I realized that particular move was just what I had to do to finish this problem.